Aline and welcome to Dear Aline. Today I would like to tell you a story about a man and his cat.
Hi, my name is Sarper.
He lives in Istanbul, Turkey. He's a 28-year-old, healthy and happy guy. But this wasn't always the case. 10 years ago, Sarper was depressed. Like many of us, he was unhappy with the many problems he saw in the world. They hurt him so much that he slowly lost his will to live. He felt so depressed and hopeless that he went to the roof of his building and tried to take his own life. But that night, luck was with him. He survived. He ended up in the hospital with a broken back and a broken spirit. His attempt at suicide had left him, still unhappy with life, and now temporarily paralyzed. He felt like
This is not a world worth living in.
for 1 year, he lived in a daze until the smallest and most unexpected experience gave him back his life. His father took him on a picnic in a park, hoping to cheer him up. But all he could do was lie on his back and stare at the sky. The park was full of people, but he was alone in his thoughts. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a cat wandered through the crowd, ignoring everyone else and crawling straight up to him. It was at that moment he smiled. For the first time in months, with one gesture, the little street cat opened his heart and gave him back the little spark of life that he thought he'd lost forever. This was a cat that would change his life. He realized on the floor of the park that just like he needed help,
The animals did too.
Sarper went home with a new purpose, to care for this cat and eventually many others. Time passed, and now fully recovered, he started adopting street cats. And even though he knew he couldn't help them all, he was happy to help the ones that needed it most. The sick, the blind, the broken. He adopted not 1, 2, 3, 4, but 19 cats. One by one, he healed them. He gave them his care, his time, and his home. And they gave him a purpose. Now, fully recovered, he got a job.
Teaching piano.
One day, a student said,
I don't know how to play this song. Can you show me?
so he went home, set up his phone, and started recording. And then, this happened. When he woke up the next day, he was in shock. He had shared his piano cat video on Instagram. It had resonated with so many people that he grew from 300 to over 55,000 followers overnight.
I thought I'd been hacked.
But it was his cat who had hacked the internet. His video was watched 93 million times, tweeted by Zayn Malik and shared by Ellen DeGeneres. And now his story has reached you. Sarper uses his music to connect with people all over the world and his rescue cats, all 19 of them. Sarper still sees the many problems in the world, but instead of giving up,
I'm trying to work for a solution.
Sarper shows us how humans can save the lives of animals and how animals can save the lives of humans.
Adios, me gusta!